Chapter 19 is all about the crucifixion. So if you notice the tone and inflection in my voice has changed, that's why. This whole series has been leading up to this. Like in chapter 18 verse 37, it says this: "For this purpose I was born, and for this purpose I have come into the world." Don't you get it? The whole point of Jesus coming is because we can't save ourselves. And we're taught since such a young age, no one's coming to save you. And we're taught that it's all up to us to figure it out. Now don't get me wrong, if you have rent to pay, you gotta go figure out how to make some money and pay your rent. If you're out of shape, you gotta get yourself in the gym and get in shape. Like, there are things on earth that are up to us, and we get the free will to choose what we want to do with that. But that statement of no one's coming to save you gets so deeply rooted in your subconscious that we can't even understand why Jesus came in the first place. I don't even want to get into the context of this chapter because I really want you to go read it for yourself. But in John 19:30, Jesus says, "It is finished," right before he gives up his last breath. When he says it is finished, he means it. Past, present, and future sin. People love Easter, and don't get me wrong, we're going to talk a lot about Easter tomorrow, but the resurrection doesn't pay your debt. It proves that the blood had the ability to. So I promise my voice is gonna get so excited tomorrow. But let's really understand what tomorrow is all about. The creator of the universe took the worst punishment in history at the sole chance just to give you the opportunity to be in right standing with the Father. Think about how amazing heaven must be for Jesus to come do that just to give you a chance at experiencing it. Let's go to a verse that gives us a little bit of insight as to what Jesus could have possibly been seeing on the other side while he was taking that punishment. Hebrews 12:2 says this: "Looking to Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God." The amount of pain that Jesus suffered on the cross did not compare to the joy that was set before him, because he knew that it was his blood that would ultimately be the thing that allows us to experience that joy. So I don't know how that makes you feel, but I know for me, I know who I was before Jesus and who I am now. And those are not the same two people, not because of my own strength, but because of Jesus. I recognize what someone else endured for my freedom. And I want to just say this to you. If you don't call on Jesus, that's cool. It's called an offering of salvation. We don't have to accept it. But I would just say this. Hosea 4:6 says this: "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge." So I say that to say, if you don't want to accept Jesus, that's fine. That's your decision. But at least take that step to educate yourself on who he was, why his life matters, and how it applies to you, and then reject him. Don't allow the misrepresentation of Jesus by other sinful people stop you from looking into who he actually is from himself. And remember, up until this point in the whole book of John, the entire thing has been for us. But tomorrow, it's all about him. And I will see you tomorrow for day 20, where we will get into the resurrection of Jesus Christ. God bless.